What was the inspiration for this piece? It's, you know, a unique story of a girl who seems to be struggling with her self-identity in the context of a relationship. So I'm curious where this idea kind of generated from.
So much for having us and for you know, having our film. So I'm the writer and as well as one of the co-directors of the film, and yeah, I think it just sort of all sort of stuff that just came out of my head and sort of just put on the paper, and it was kind of based on, I guess the kernel of it was from different experiences I'd had and people I'd known when I was younger. And then I sort of wanted, I sort of also wanted to kind of express my own kind of exploration about what is sacred today, you know, in today's world. And, you know, just, the script was kind of developed quite a few times and went through various drafts, and it was based, originally it was based on a feature I'd written, and I'd just sort of taken a scene from that and expanded on it more. So it was the kind of thing that just kind of grew, and some of it just came out of my subconscious. Other things were like other things that other people suggested to me, and it all just kind of came together with different inspirations. And I guess for me, the answer came as to what is sacred. I guess what I was trying to express was that it's, you know, in a kind of post-religious world, what is sacred to us. And I guess for me, it was our symbiosis with nature and with each other, which is, you know, and really love. You know, love is what is sacred. And so this was kind of like the way way it all sort of came together, I guess. So
talked a little bit about the setting, and I had read in the credits that that you had filmed on the Naguna Walls, their property or their lands. And I was curious if, Meg, when you were writing this film, did you have that idea in mind?
Yes, we have an acknowledgement of country at the end, and in the Canberra region, it is Ngunnawal country, and so it's basically all Ngunnawal country. So and we filmed in Canberra.
You know, we looked at Renaissance paintings all the way through to Heidelberg School stuff, which is Australian, very landscape-driven Australian paintings, and looked at those. And in order to capture the landscape in a very Australian way, we really wanted to capture the way that Australian bush looks and feels.
I'd love to know a little bit more about the crew and the casting process for the film.
I guess it was just through searching on the internet for actors and getting them to sort of send recorded, you know, auditions, and it was just a matter of sort of whittling them down, really, and yeah, they had really great chemistry, but I only met like, we had one day of rehearsal before we started filming, and that was when they met. And but yeah, they were both just great actors, great people, and really keen and happy. And they were both from Sydney, so we brought them to Canberra, which is just Canberra is like a 4-hour drive from Sydney. And yeah, we just had lots of fun. They were just really beautiful to work with, and really got it.
I met our lead actress, Emma Horn, in The Sacred. I met her on The Sacred, and I immediately cast her in my next project, which is just finished. It's called Violet Days, and it's completely different from The Sacred. It's a body horror film. But Emma was just so great on The Sacred, and she, you know, she's just great to work with. She's very personable. She really works hard on her craft. And so I cast her in my next film, like, immediately. And yeah, so we've just finished that. We had some, you know, the pandemic, of course, got in the way, so we didn't finish it until just recently, but that'll be hitting the festival circuit pretty soon. It's called Violet Days, and it's gory body horror.
Megan, how about you though?
Yeah, I'm basically back at the drawing boards with just ideas and taking notes and writing things, filling up notebooks.
What's your favorite genre to write?
I do like, the love story. And I think I probably always like to put something like that in a film, but I'm sort of also interested in different types of thrillers and I'm interested in trying different things. I'm still sort of at the early stages of just experimenting really and seeing where things go.